This video is sponsored by Renaissance Bank, the best bank in the South. Check them out at renaissancernation.com. Hey, what's up? Matt Wyatt here. Let's take a look at Joe Burrow, LSU quarterback. Last year was his first season in the SEC, and taking a look at the first game that he played in the SEC. Now, the whole season's behind us, and we know that he did a good job. They were 9-3 in the regular season, won their bowl game against UCF. You don't win 10 games in the SEC unless you are playing good football and doing a lot of good things. Now, he didn't have those 350, 400-yard passing games, but it was a team that didn't need it, apparently, to win those 10 games throughout the year. Let's start off with going and looking at a play that was a key third down early in their game on the road at Auburn. This is his first SEC game, is on the road in front of a hostile crowd, and early on a play that could have been a seesaw play either way, and he made it. So here it is, 3rd and 12. They're on their own end of the field. A little two-man route down here to the first down stick where you're going to have underneath. You may go to that, but you're hoping you get some type of clearing in the middle of the field so that you can hit that dig, and that's what they get. But what I see is a guy standing in there with a guy coming in his face, and he makes the throw. This is his first SEC game he's ever played in. It's on the road, no less. You're up early with the momentum, but this can be a swing play. Again, ball's on your side. You got to punt deep. It can make the difference between getting a big lead or them coming and tying up the game. And look what he does in the pocket. Auburn brings their tackle nose on a twist. So they're bringing him around like this. It does get picked up. But here in the pocket, his eyesight sees, on ground level, we see it up high, but on ground level, he's looking through this tunnel. And what he sees between him and the receiver is an Auburn defender who looks like he's coming free. And watch him just step into it. Again, we'll look at an angle that's down low. And even though a lineman's peeling back to make some contact, his line of sight has a guy bearing down on him. But look at him. He's poised in the pocket. He's not on his heels. He's not expecting contact. Looks like his eyes are right where they need to be. And he's going to stand in there and make a 3rd and 12 throw. And it's a perfect strike for a first down. So there you see the route, two-man route, going to get the dig on top. But again, see what's in his line of sight. So they've twisted here, D-tackle coming around right in his face. This is his throwing lane, and all he's seeing right now in his vision is a blue jersey who's bearing down. It's trusting protection. And again, I can just tell you from experience, you got every alarm in your head going off that you're about to get popped, but look at him, poised. Feet are really good. Eyes are downfield. Nobody's broken yet, but he sees a defender squatting and knows this is where the opening is going to come. Steps into, body's in front of him, and the ball's coming out on time. He doesn't hold on to it. The break is just now starting to happen. The ball's already gone to the spot, and it's just a really good job. Here's an even better look at what it looks like to a quarterback. That's his field of vision, and he sees defender. And look where his eyes are. He's not looking at defender. He's downfield on the route, ready to take on contact, and that's how you win. So let's look at another crucial 3rd down for LSU. 3rd and 4 across midfield, trailing by 2 in the late 4th quarter. They go a little zone read, what it looks like, and he gets popped. Again, it looks like Reed, if you look at what Auburn's done, they have 3 with their hands down, another standing up. So it's effectively a 4-man front, 3 others in the line of scrimmage. So 7 in that box for Auburn. Your LSU, you have 5 linemen and a tight end. So you got 6 to block 7. So you're overloaded on the line of scrimmage, but trying to read it. Thing is, it looks like his eyes are here, and he would potentially be reading that. And if he stayed outside, if it was a read, the give would come back this way. But if you kind of look at the way it's being blocked, you're bringing around the tackle and the tight end. It's almost like it's a called, we're going to fake this and quarterback power on 3rd and 4. But Auburn has you outnumbered. Somebody's unblocked. In this case, it's the linebacker who filters through and hits him. So a big momentum. Stop on 3rd down, tackle for loss, home crowd going nuts, players celebrating. So they line right back up on 4th and 7. They've got to convert it to go win the game with 2 minutes left, and he steps in there and drills a first down. Now, if you go back and look at what he's seeing, it's a correct read. Pre-snap, they're giving him 1 high safety, and everybody else is lined up head up. It's going to be man, and they're already showing pre-snap on 4th down. They're coming after you. So the front, he sees the front. You've got 4 on the defensive front and 2 standing up coming off the edge. So they're coming with 6 in some capacity, could drop. But it is man-free. He's reading it correctly, free safety. And if all of this is man-to-man, then who is giving the greatest cushion on these slant routes, which they've called? It's obviously the slot receiver to his right here into the short side of the field, and that's who he chooses to go to. So as soon as he sees linebacker on the edge, even though they're zone blitzing this and dropping one off the edge, he still chooses that cushion to that slot receiver, reading the route, sees him, gets it out on time, and throws a first down. 4th down conversion, and led to the game winner. Again, you see what he sees, tighter coverage in this slot on the slant, more cushion here. He's going to take the cushion into the short side, and it's the right read and throw. So I mentioned that he didn't have those big, outrageous 350, 400-yard passing games throughout the year, but he was efficient in a lot of the games, especially in the underneath stuff, converting on 3rd downs, even some 4th down conversions. Here's a couple of examples of underneath, out route, short throws that really illustrate for him and for every quarterback the difference in the minute accuracy, an inch or a foot here or there, the difference it can make in the result of the play. Here's the first one on a throw against Auburn. Another 3rd down late in the game, 3rd and 7. It's a 2-point game. He gets an out route to a 3-receiver side, throws it far side of the field, gets it out there somehow, and it's a first down. See a lot of things happening here. That's, again, a crucial play in a very close game on the road, his first SEC game, and it's a 3rd down situation. Route is going to be 3rd inside is gone, and you're going to cross it up here with number 2 and number 3, and read that, whether it's man or zone. He's going to get a man look with a free safety. The other thing that happens is they're bringing off the edge, so ends coming inside, trying to close it up on him, confuse him on the front side in his vision. Again, he's where he's supposed to be in the pocket, defender coming to the outside. Whether or not he actually gets a hand on his arm, I don't know. I think maybe he just kind of short-armed it, anticipating he's going to get hit a little bit right there, but he still is able to get the ball out. It's all about timing, so the ball came out on time. And a little bit of luck involved, but you have to have some of that. You can see that defender up there read it and is trying to jump it underneath the whole way. So if the ball were thrown on his back shoulder at all, it's going to be an interception. But because the ball, even though it's fluttering, is out here on the sideline, it stays away from the DB. So he's throwing from the left hash to the far sideline, makes that completion even on the ball that flutters because of the location of the ball. Now compare that to this play, very similar in their loss to Florida. Now here's a different game, but a very similar deal. Out route to a first down stick, underneath, short route, 3-step drop type deal. This time it's picked behind the receiver, return for a touchdown. So the underneath out route you see in that Auburn game is much different in that in that one he's throwing from the opposite hash all the way to the far side of the field, a much farther throw, and he's getting pressured and the ball flutters on him and floats out there, but it's all about the fact that the ball was thrown and winds up all the way on the sideline outside. This is an easier throw. He's on the short side of the field, throwing it into this boundary and not getting pressured, and throws it on a rope. But the only difference, when he comes off the edge, he's matched up there. The only difference is that in this case, it does get jumped by the DB, same thing, but the ball is behind the receiver. Ball's out on time. It's just on his back hip instead of outside, maybe just a hair late. So timing and accuracy on that short stuff, it just makes all the difference in the world. Eyes go there immediately. It's okay if the ball is thrown outside. You see, he's going to the ground. Ball is on his back hip. If it's here, only the receiver will have a chance. And so the difference in a couple of feet is a difference in a big play first down or a big play the other way. So they have the bad finish, the pick six late, get beat at Florida, lose a game on the road. Even though they had really close, going to have a chance to go down and kick a field goal to win it. And you make that mistake. So then how do you respond? Well, Burrow and that team really responded well. By the very next week, they go back home, they host Georgia, and they beat that really good Georgia team. Here's a couple of plays that he made in that Georgia game in what was kind of a bounce-back game for him. Play action one-on-one, send a guy in motion, bring him across, sees him running with him, knows it's man-to-man in some shape, form, fashion, gives it a look, hold the safety, and then put it out there in front of him. The receiver makes a play. And he just made some big throws in this game when he had to keep his team on the field, keep the ball away from Georgia, did what he had to do. Stats weren't huge, but did what he had to do. Safety in the middle of the field. Man has run with him on the motion, so they're, singled up. Awareness back there, use your space, steps into it. I think DB thinks he's got a pick right here, but the receiver makes a play. Trying to preserve that lead, up 13 late in the ball game. Going to read that in. He flies down inside a keep. Everybody goes running back and actually makes a safety miss and turns it into a huge home run type run play. Really poor tackle effort by number 2 for Georgia right there, but you see what LSU does with him. They have confidence in him keeping the ball because they formation it this way. You got tight end, slot receiver, outside receiver, so 3 to one side. And so what it does is it shifts that defense, safety, linebacker. So you have 4 next-level defenders right here for Georgia who are all down to this side of the field to begin with. Then when you snap it, all your blocking is headed this way, running back headed this way. So even though he holds his ground, that middle linebacker starts cheating this way. And all you got to do is read this one defender. If he flies down inside, which he does, now quarterback keeps and there's really nobody left. Got to have some foot speed or enough of it to go make the play. And this is one right here where if you're a DB, you probably never live that down. All right. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, if you have a comment, question, opinion, criticism, whatever, hit me up. Let me know. On Instagram and Twitter, I'm Radio Wyatt. And on Facebook, we post those videos there too. Facebook.com/Radio Wyatt. Hey, and if you like this video, subscribe here on YouTube. Lots of stuff coming your way here in the summer of 2019 leading up to the start of the college football season. And if you haven't already, click the bell, the little notification bell. If you click that, then you're going to know when we post a new video. And there's a lot coming your way over the next weeks and a couple of months leading up to the start of the season. Appreciate that. And as always, thanks to Renaissance Bank for sponsoring these videos, the best bank in the South. All right, see you next time.